I grew up the shyest kid ever, had basically no friends in middle school or high school. No, I'm just kidding. But today, that all changes because we're hosting an event in Chicago. We got a bunch of different influencers promoting it. I don't even know how many people signed up, probably like 100, 200. We'll see how the event goes, but it's gonna be dope. A bunch of networking, a bunch of dope speakers. Yeah, overall, it's gonna be a good time, so stay tuned. What exactly do you sell?
Yeah,
what do you do?
Custom websites. Then we started selling the Go High Level template websites.
Oh, so you're doing like websites, automations,
like websites, SEO,
cool.
automation.
Yeah.
You know, something like that.
Jeremiah, good to see you. This is Troy, good to meet you, bro. How's it going? Nice. You're flew from Cali, right? Oh no, Vegas.
Yeah, we'll show you guys a good time today. We got the yacht right after this. So we got a couple people coming in. Event's about to start in probably like 20, 30 minutes. Honestly, every person I met so far that's came in has a good personal brand, doing good numbers with entrepreneurship, or just honestly just hungry, trying to learn. So a lot of cool stuff planned today. We got a ton of dope speakers, either with millions of followers or making 100K a month online. So this is gonna be a pretty fire event. Let's get it.
Welcome everybody here today. We got a crazy day planned. Bunch of amazing speakers. Bunch of people flew out here just to talk to you guys, spit some game. I cannot thank you guys enough, and I promise you're gonna leave here a changed man. 10x, level the hell up, and we're gonna have an amazing day together. Every single person here, I wanna make sure you meet at least one new person, because when you really think about it, it really only takes one person, one opportunity, one connection, or one thing to change the entire trajectory of your life. And then number two, just create a new opportunity for yourself. We're gonna have a lot of cool speakers, a lot of cool people talking. It will 10x your life and change your life. And just to show you how like one person, one opportunity, and one thing can change your life, I met Renzo. He's my business partner, by the way, 5 years now, at an event like this, just networking. And it was because I put myself out there, he put himself out there. We've been in business for 5 years, so we started as strangers, became friends, business partners, best friends, and now we live together in downtown Chicago, and we have 2 successful multi-7-figure businesses together. That's just the importance of making a new friend, connecting, and networking. First question to be answered is, what would you do differently if you had to start your brand or business today?
I'd say the biggest thing is just starting. I feel like so many people have like a perfectionist mindset, like I can't make my first post until like I'm 100% ready, or like I have the right script, the right idea, and then you never post because you either care too much about what your friends think, or you just think like this video isn't good enough, so I'm gonna wait. So like the biggest thing you could do is actually be in the field and actually just start posting. And it sounds corny, but everybody says this, but like literally just post and get better every video. Like, I don't know about Mino, but when I posted trying to go viral, I probably posted like 300 times on TikTok, getting like 200, 300 views. And then after like a year, that's when I had my first viral video. So it really is just keep posting, keep testing different things. And once you find a format that sticks, like ride the wave and just keep posting it and posting it. And then as for business, I'd say the biggest thing is the only reason why you're not where you want to be is you have this ignorance that is like you just don't know how to get there. So the biggest thing you could do is try to learn as much information as possible. And the only way to really learn is taking that information and take action with it. So if you learn something on YouTube, don't just like write it down on your notes, like actually apply it, pause the YouTube video, and do it. So if someone teaches you how to post content, how to create an offer, actually take action and do it. And if you get better every day, it'll work out.
I could add to that just real quick. If I were to restart today, I would post content from day one, documenting your journey. I see so many 16-year-olds posting content with absolutely nothing to their name, and they have hundreds of thousands of followers, and that's why they're making, I know a 16-year-old doing 400 G's a month, just because he documented his journey. And it took me about 2 years to start doing that. And it does take a lot of time to pick up traction. I was posting endlessly, and I was like, when is this video gonna take off? When is this video gonna take off? And it was right before my birthday, February 26th. I posted a video that I didn't even wanna post because I was like, I look so skinny in this, like, I don't look good, people aren't gonna like it, it's gonna be another flop. I'm stuck in 200 view jail. I posted that, on my birthday it hit 10K, and it kept going up. So I went up to 100K. It's now at 2.4 million views, and that one video showed me the power of content. So it got me 40,000 followers, it built up my base, and I had a sales funnel, link in my bio, via sale to book a call. It booked me 400 calls. That one video made me $45,000. And I was thinking about quitting so many times. but I just kept on staying persistent. So if I were to start over today, number one thing, post content from day one.
Short answer to the question is, if I were to get started today, just fucking do it.
I really resonate with what like you guys all said. To add on to that, like very specifically for me, I wish I did more market research and DMing people.
All right, next question for Renzo or Dylan. What's your framework for launching a new offer or product?
I read this book called Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. Like everybody fucking write that, sorry about Chris, write that on your notes, because when I read that book, I had 1 million view videos in a month. Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. And so if you don't want to read the book, long story short, the biggest takeaway I had is that when you have an idea in your brain, somehow, some way, from an inspiration or just like whatever, you just thought of something, if you don't take action on that idea right away, that idea is going to transfer to somebody else in a couple of days or a week or a month. And someone is going to have that same exact idea and make it on social media, and they basically stole your idea, but you never took action on it. So for me, like my best videos always happen because I thought of an idea, I whip out my iPhone and I film it right away. And that's when you have like the most passion and the most energy to make that video work. So the big shit that I had when I first started is like, it's not about your idea, it's about solving a problem in the market, right? Every product here always solves something specific for a specific type of person. Like even example, this microphone, it's for people that want to capture like event content, but they can't film everybody or they can't get the sound. So this was invented. For us, like people didn't know how to grow on Instagram, right? There was a big problem. People were going online during COVID. And so then we help people go online and grow their Instagram. For you guys, if you ever need to start an offer, find the group of people that you're the most passionate about that could actually pay you, and then figure out their biggest problem in whatever aspect they have, whether it's health, wealth, or relationships. And then and only then, once you figure out their problem, then you come up with a solution to solve that problem. So when in doubt, it's kind of what Mino said, talk to the people you want to help, figure out their problems, and then if you could solve a problem that's so painful, they're gonna pay thousands of dollars for it if you solve it right. Biggest thing is just talk to people and figure out what they need.
I was gonna ask, what's one thing that you maybe stopped doing that helped you grow faster, either as a creator or like a founder in what you're offering?
During COVID, I was in Vegas at the time. I don't know how it is here, but weed is legal. And I would go to the dispensary, get these little gummy pucks, which were like candy, and I'd take like a couple of them, and I would get fucking high and sit and watch Netflix, and Tiger King came out at the time, whatever, you know. I'd wake up feeling the next day. I'd have like 2 of them. It's a shitload of weed or like THC to have, and I'd wake up the next day and I'd feel it. And one day I said, what the heck? Like, this is not me. Like, what am I hiding from? What am I running from? Like, why am I doing this? And oftentimes substances or whatever it is, porn is one that a lot of people have this challenge with too, a lot of men. Like, what are we running away from? So for me in COVID, it was weed. And then about 18 months ago, I was incredibly stressed that when I was telling you guys, my 8-figure business collapsed pretty much overnight. You know, so about a year into this, I'm like one of my rock bottom moments again, trying to dig my way out of it. And I'm coming home after work, like having 6 beers by myself. Like I'm cracking them, and one day I look at myself, I'm like, what the fuck? This is not me. And so I decided, I'm like, let me stop drinking. I gotta make $1 million, and I can have a glass of champagne. Made $1 million, didn't have a glass of champagne, and I don't drink anymore. So, substances.
When we first met, he didn't really have too much going on at the time. And within a span of 1 year, he changed his life tremendously. He started working with A-list celebrities, household names, negotiating $1 million equity deals, and just turned into a complete shark in the space. He went to over 60 countries within a span of 6 months. And I want him to basically share his story and talk about how he went from trying to figure out his way to becoming the man he is today.
6 months ago, I'm sitting in Jason Derulo's home studio at his house. It's 3 a.m. and I've been waiting since 7 p.m. for a meeting that was intended to be 15 minutes. I'd never met him before yet, outside of one phone call and a 15-minute Zoom meeting. Most people would have left hours ago. Most people would have said, this is disrespectful, or I'm too important for this. Or on the flip side, they probably would have left for less egotistical reasons, tried to blow up his phone or figure out where the fuck he was at. I know for a fact that most people wouldn't have done what I did, and I fell asleep in that chair. When I woke up at 6 a.m., boom, I wake up in the studio, I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? I just fell asleep in Jason Derulo's crib. I don't even know if he knows if I'm still here. Better yet, I have no idea where the fuck is he at. I already waited like 2 weeks to have this meeting and he's nowhere to be found. But I woke up, boom, and Jason walks through the studio. His first thing he says is, "What the fuck? You're still here?" I'm looking at him, bedhead, looking crazy, juiced up. I haven't eaten in 24 hours. I'm wearing the same outfit, muggy, all types of shit. Look at him and said, "Where'd you think I was gonna go, Jay? How long have I been waiting to meet with you, dog?" 6 hours later, I was on a flight with him to Dubai. Now that's the literal most condensed version of that story. For the next 8 months, I traveled to 22 countries, managing one of the biggest names in entertainment. And it's because when he walked into that room, he saw something in me that has also led him to majority of his success, which is an individual that's gonna be willing to do whatever the fuck it takes, no matter what. An individual that if he wants something, he's gonna go after what he wants, no matter how uncomfortable it makes him. All because I was willing to be uncomfortable when everyone else would have walked away. I manage global celebrities. I'm working on a Netflix movie. I started a tech company in February that now works with the Kid Leroy, Central C, The Weeknd, and many other artists. But 2 years ago, I had $2,000 in my bank account and I was $15,000 in debt. I just resigned as a CEO of a company with literally no backup plan. And everyone thought that I'd lost my mind. But here's what I learned. At least one of the things that I've learned, because I learned a lot. One of the most common pieces of advice that I hear told to young kids, older kids, adults, business owners, entrepreneurs, janitors, it doesn't really matter, is just be yourself. That advice is absolute bullshit. And I think it's the most dangerous advice ever given to an entrepreneur. Here's the truth. I don't talk to Jason Derulo the same way that I talk to a Fortune 500 CEO. I don't present myself in a boardroom the same way that I do hanging out with my brothers. I'm not gonna speak at FinCon where it's gonna be an audience of over 1,000 people above the age of 35 the same way that I'm speaking to you motherfuckers. The reason is because you guys are all just like me. Successful people master the art of adaptation, okay? They dial certain parts of themselves up or down depending on who they're speaking to and the situation that they're in. Adaptation, it's not about being fake. It's about being strategic. You know what separates the guys who make $3K a month with an agency from the guys who make $30K a month? The guys that make $30K a month or more, they take action that makes them uncomfortable every single day. They make the calls that other people won't. They show up in situations that other people won't show up. And they invest when others count pennies. You have to be able to live in discomfort. Your success lies in the work that you're avoiding. Every single day.
We just wrapped up some of the speakers speaking on stage. It's pretty fire, gave a lot of good sauce. Everybody's networking right now, and what's actually pretty cool, not gonna lie, I thought my whole audience coming here was gonna be a lot of brain rot beginners, no offense, but everybody here is doing cool things. Like everybody has like their own different companies, products, services, and so everybody just gets to see like a different perspective and like a different side of entrepreneurship. And so even though I'm hosting it, I'm learning a lot from a bunch of different people. So overall, the event's been going great so far. So we just wrapped up the event. No, I'm just kidding. We wrapped up like 2 hours ago. But it took a fat minute to get everybody on board. We have like 20 people here, but got everybody in. So now we're about to take off and have a good time. So let the...
I took my yacht virginity. Just
oh yeah, he never been on a yacht before, so I took his virginity. Yacht virginity, so. So let's get this party started.